So here we are for the Argentinian Grand Prix. First race, absolute success from P22 on the grid all the way to second. We made an absolute blistering start and then maintained it. We managed to get up to like P6 and then held on for the rest of the race. Now, at the moment, we are doing very well. Good start from the first race, and obviously we go on the paddock. This one is the bike development. At the moment, we've asked for the engine because, of course, that is actually one of the things that is the problem. Like I said, our handling stability is great, but the control fuel and the engine power are the other two things we need to work on going into the next Grand Prix. So hopefully that can go up, and it'll be the French Grand Prix when we'll be able to get any changes there. So no real issues on that one. Got one new message to deal with, and it's from Foggia. Expectations of season, and it's putting us in spots, but the team is certainly already at work to find a solution at Termas. So Foggia, who we did race pretty well in that game in the first race, he of course is pretty much ready to go for us. But anyway, going in to the Argentina Grand Prix, like I said, it's clear weather, so no issues or any weather problems. It's 9 laps around here as well, so it's relatively shorter than I remembered it from the Switch version, which I think is 11 laps. So I don't know, I feel like they've got it wrong on the Switch version, but 9 laps for us to deal with on this one. We've got practice, qualifying 2, no changes to any of the rules or regulations, so let's get started.
Welcome to the Argentinian circuit of Termas de Rio Hondo. The second Moto3 practice session is about to start. A reminder, the first 14 riders in the combined times will gain direct access to Q2.
Well, let's see if we are going to be the people to gain direct access into the top 14. Dry conditions, cloudy, no chance of rain. So let's have a look at the bike. I'm going to go soft tyre run here because I'm thinking if I can drag this bike into so 1.2 gallons, 7.4 pounds of fuel. So we'll go for qualifying pace. So I think that's what I've done. Yep. Okay. So we can go to the track and
the rider makes his way confidently.
What we need to do here. Like I said, this is going to be. It's this final sector I normally either just fail to do the right type of braking. So already I'm tutoring for those. I want to fix it, I want to fix it, I want to fix it, I have. And I've fallen off the bike. Perfect start to qualify. Luckily we've done that kind of beforehand, but let's just try and see what we can do. Hopefully we can get that one right. It is hard, that turn, for me personally. I think in the race I was doing a lot better, but when it comes to qualifying, I don't know why I just need to choke on that section. Every other turn I'm doing fine, I'm keeping the bike on. One track I always skip is Aragon, but hopefully we can figure out how to do that one with a bit of practice and a bit of nuance. So it might be the bike quite nicely. I think I can get like a 148, 149 around here. Pretty sure that's not a good time, by the way, but could be really starting at the back for the others in the Grand Prix. I'm pretty confident that's what we're doing. sector of this race. I've ended up in the pits. Restarted it. I don't know what it is about that section, but when it comes to qualifying, I can't seem to. See what I mean? Can't put the bike in. Don't know what it is. It might be that qualifying could be a bit of a lost cause here. I had a problem on the situation as well where just for whatever reason I couldn't turn the bike. I don't know if it's me, am I overtaking it? I don't know what the right setting on, I don't know. But 1.5 laps of fuel would really do our last real thing to do with it. One 147 is certainly the benchmark. 100% we won't be doing anything in qualifying, nor will we be doing anything in the US has the same problem as well, because that final turn for the top start straight. So I get a lot behind this man there. I've lost the bike. Seeing how much I have to stop the bike. I don't know if it's because my bike is good enough, but that bit is still there. We are going to have to return to the pits because that lap was not good. Not good at all. A 156.
The rider on his way back to...
I don't know what to say to you. I mean, I don't know how we're meant to handle that situation. I'm going to go with another set of soft compound tyres and try again.
There's movement in the pits.
This is going to be interesting, to say the least, of how we're going to handle this. At least I'm validated some laps. What is it about that section that kind of doesn't, I don't understand. I really don't understand why that section is such a tough one to do. I mean, the chances are we're going to skip qualifying. If I can't make that turn, I'm just going to skip qualifying because there's no point in putting the time up. We might just go straight to the start of the back. So I'll have a fresh bike. For these 9 laps down this place, but we're going to see what happens. I've never known there to be a section in a race where literally you can't turn anything. Like, I've only been in Formula 1 with a track like that where you can't make the turn. But I don't know how much brake the Formula 1 has to do. Just like we come towards the fourth sector, which is really not the problem. The rest of it is fine. Ironically, we are catching up with guys ahead of us. And now here. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm ending the session. I'm going to end the session, there's no point.
The first practice session has come to a close, and as the last riders return to the...
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip the qualifyings. We'll just start from the back. And the next time you see me, it'll be race time. So yeah, here we are. We're starting this race with a long lap penalty as well, with regular entry into the pits, because qualifying was a nightmare, was an absolute nightmare. So it is what it is. We're going to start from the back of the grid. Everyone I think is doing medium, 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 so other than Rita, he's doing medium soft. Okay, I mean, to be fair, look at some of those times that they set. We were maybe 4 seconds off the pace. Our teammate is in P22, so this race is going to be an absolute slog. We're just going to have to do what we can do. We get a long lap penalty, we've got a long lap penalty. Fuel full. Let's go.
Formation lap complete. A rider...
We'll do a long lap penalty at some point. It wasn't really my fault. The bike just literally feeling the problems here. We managed to get ourselves up into the points though, which is irrelevant because we are going to have to take that long penalty at some point. Unless we want to take a 3-second penalty. We'll see. I mean, I wish there was an appeal process for it, but there isn't. I think that's where the long lap penalty, well, that's the, I don't even know where the long lap penalty one is here, but it should automatically do it for me. And I yield my way up the grid quite nicely. Oh god. The bike's under investigation already. Come off the bike. Fabulous. So right back to being last, having made the perfect start, we find ourselves completely and utterly in trouble now. Sectors, fire, crash. You see what I mean? I couldn't do that in the previous. Car is out, by the way, Ferrero, so our teammate is out. So we'll at least be ahead of him regardless. All the hard work he did in the previous. Like I said, I've never had a long lap penalty in my life. This is the first time I've had one. But once again, we've got ourselves back into the points. Oh, you're joking. Mate, I've already got a long lap penalty to serve. I've got to drive it in. With servo LP, we're still to understand if we're going to be punished for something else. But now we can get back to trying to chase down and at least get the bottom end points. I don't think we've been punished, by the way, for anything, so we need to now keep our heads down. I've realised I've got to enter myself. Or yeah. I'm not surprised I did that. Once again, I'm last. Beautiful. And for the third time, let's start this race all over again. Oh, this is a come down. After a P2, you know, the thing out, this is that massive come down. Right, come on. It's not. Make our way up the grid. Even if we don't get any points, we'll go our best line. Obviously, we want to get that P15 for the team. But now, no penalties, no nothing, but other people might get penalties. We just need to keep our heads now. Fell off on that one, slowed along that one to that two, and then also fell off on that wall. The other teammate of the Brit who just overtook. Should happen here as well. When I heard about long lap penalty, I didn't really understand what it meant. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know what you had to do. Then I realised, oh, you have to go on the outside, like skirting. Oh boy. Like, there's a little bit of track, so that's kind of a runoff. So I guess it's like, if you want to ride, you'd have to go on that. And it's okay. That's how I re-enter. Nonetheless. First good lap, the 148.8, maybe the 156. That's what we could do in the race weekend. But unfortunately, in the Argentina, that last turn absolutely grabbed the team. I think on easy mode you can still get hold of his you fell off your bike. He's going to fall off your bike now. Let's see if we can get a few more positions. Let's see if we can get that top 15 for the team. 7 seconds off the leader. Looking at those two are fighting for themselves, so we don't enjoy too much that. So it's off the back. I mean, this is what we were destined for anyway. We got ourselves up into like P6 from the start, so it's clear that we didn't get start. Just about holding half of that. Oh boy. And he's gone.
Officials waving the red flag after a nasty accident out on track. The race has to be halted.
So a red flag for a race haltage. I don't think they have that on the Switch version. Okay. I'll take that. I mean, why not? Slap on a fresh set of tyres. Full load of fuel. I want to see what's everyone else done. So everyone is pretty much. So Carrera is out, O'Shea is still in, Uretti is out, Valentino Peroni is out. So there must have been a massive pickup, but yeah, we'll go with fresh tyres.
Now that the track is safe.
There were 6 laps left in this race, and we have a chance. We've been given an opportunity promotion to maybe have a second chance here. We're a little bit too wide early on. Back out. There's the investigation already for some of the teams. 5 riders already getting off. No. So from potentially nothing into this race, I may have thought it was the track. We've somehow eased ourselves up into P4. Alright then. Thank you people who crashed. 3 people are out. I think 4 people are out of this race now. But oh yes. Unreal. We've just gone and taken the lead of this race. Out of absolutely nowhere, we now lead this Grand Prix. There's no right to lead this Grand Prix. Here we are leading it. Fresh tyres. I feel like everyone has been put fresh tyres on. Everyone else is looking what tyres they have. Because look at that, we are pulling away beautifully from behind. It's all to be about making sure we pull up. And maybe our first win of the season. Everything went against us. Qualifying went against us. This turn 13, absolutely a nightmare turn in qualifying. The 152 comes in, but right now, so thankfully, because of the more traffic that happened behind us, we've been able to pull off a miracle here. Just a reminder, we are on adaptive difficulty. So this is not anything. See behind me, they have all caught up now. I'm not confident we'll hold on to the lead, but these are better bikes than us. And they all are now converging me. I think Fernandez is on soft and mediums, or somebody in this top 4 is on soft and medium run on their tyres. If I'm not Flip Fernandez, he's right on my tail. Ease up a little bit here. We've shown the last race we were able to kind of knuckle down and really hold on to the positions, but like I said, towards about the exit and the entry of these turns, at the moment, we're holding ourselves decently. We are being swamped. Everyone's there, but like I say, we can see what we can do. Positions here quite quickly, so we can't keep up. One's gone off. 63. bike. So looping positions here. I think this is obvious. We were going to loop positions. So we just need to finish in the top 15 to start with. And we are legit being overrun here by everyone. This is why we need engine power. And I've got the thing with TCS on 5, but considering this track, I feel like you do need to talk about how arrogant it is. Like, how am I going to turn the bike to train the shape of form? They say to carry that. The Google did like 3 times today. Well, in that previous one we were down people who were 7 seconds off the leader. How the hell did you do that better than me? Losing position, we led the race for a matter of, what, a lap, roughly? Less than a lap? Before we got absolutely swamped. I'm not complaining about, obviously, oh my god. There is where I need to use less TCS. Back on again. The last lap is going to be an absolute monster of a lap. Just to navigate. And just start. It's been exciting. Let's be honest with that one. It's been a very exciting race. I think we're the only one that's actually a long lap penalty in this entire race. The last lap. We try and hold on to P6. But considering we're P26, or whatever last is, I think we're P26, isn't it? We're right at the bottom of the grid. We managed to make a good start, trying to take the last penalty with half the bike. It's all in the learning curve. As regular fitters feel that was a nice punishment to give me. I don't know if this tyre has gone off, but he's not making the same easy work earlier. I feel like in the turn there is some yesterday tips car. Right there, yeah, he's got it better than me. He's despite that handling and stability is very good on this bike, for the rest of it, right at the end, somebody's out right at the end, Moore's out. No, he's only probably not Moore, but he's out as well. The only thing how many runners are still left in this thing. We've come to the final couple of turns. It's been a difficult weekend. Qualifying was a nightmare. The rest of them have actually been straightforward. We've got the penalty to deal with, and we are going to be pipped at the line for P6, bike out on P7. But that is a hard
In a
one to
moment,
take.
we'll go live to the Parc Fermé for interviews with the riders who made the podium. But in the meantime, let's take a look at the
P7.
final standings of this
I mean, look how
Moto3 race.
slow we were compared to everyone else. 1:48 was our best time, while everyone else was putting in 1:46, 1:45. So we were punching above our weight. So in the end, 6 bikes were out of this race, including our teammates. Niriti, Batelli, Dirtweiler, and Moodley right at the end. But everyone was faster than me. I mean, the fact we got P7 is a miracle. Not even going to lie to you, that is a miracle and a half. But we'll take it, and I'll see you for the US Grand Prix in the next episode. Bye.